Hi guys, morning or it's afternoon, I think. Today I'm going to explain how to use something called Hubdoc. Now, Hubdoc is a Xero product that we've set you up with. And basically we only use it, and you should only use it for your purchase invoices and expenses. So anything you have a receipt for or a purchase invoice, we load it into Hubdoc first, and then that gets pushed into Xero. And the beauty of this is that all your receipts will be attached, or the invoice, your purchase invoices will be attached to a Xero transaction. So you won't have to keep them in a filing cabinet anymore. There'll be a digital copy in Xero for everything. So we set you up with Hubdoc. I'll show you how to use it now. I've got a test Hubdoc here that you'll be able to see. And I'll show you what happens when a bill comes in. So there are three ways to get a purchase invoice or a receipt or a bill into Hubdoc. The first is via email. So a lot of times you'll get a soft copy email purchase invoice from a supplier. All you have to do is you'll have a special email address for this organisation, which is my test it's just a test organisation. There's an email address. It's rather long, but all you got to do is if you get an invoice attached to an email, just forward that attachment onto this email address. So I'll show you how to do it. I'll copy to clipboard, copy this email address. I've actually sent myself before an email here. Assume that came from a supplier, didn't it? Came from me. But if I just forward that to that special email address, you see there's a special email address there, and just send it. Just close all this down. Close all that down. Sorry. In Hubdoc, it's already appeared. Look, that's already come in there. That's come into Hubdoc. That invoice that I forwarded on to the special email address. So the first way to get it into Hubdoc is via just forwarding an attachment email. Don't forward statements or anything like that. Just email. Just invoices or receipts. This is an invoice. Now the next way to do it is, say you go to a stationer's or the post office, you're going to get a receipt like this. Okay. So the other way to get them into Hubdoc is via there's a Hubdoc app that you can download from the Play Store. Here's a Hubdoc app that you can download from the Play Store or the App Store. I've got it on an Apple. So all you've got to do is take a photo of it. Now I'm going to take a photo of this receipt here, which is a post office receipt. I'm just logging into I don't have to log in. I'm in the Hubdoc app that you can download from the App Store or the Play Store. There's a plus sign here. You just plus, and it comes, and the camera comes up, and just take a picture of it. And then it says, do you want to upload the file? So you just upload the file. Look, it's appeared there already into Hubdoc. So that's two ways you can get invoices into Hubdoc. One is just by forwarding an email attachment, or by taking a picture of a receipt or an invoice. The third way is just uploading here. You see, upload a document. If you've got them on your computer, you can just upload them to Hubdoc. Generally, most people don't. They'll take a picture or they'll forward an email. Now, the next thing you have to do is you have to get these. We've connected Hubdoc to Xero. So the next thing you've got to do is get these things into Xero. Now, Hubdoc reads most of the information, so you'll be able to see, it's already populated. This field is the supplier signable. It's populated the date. It's populated the amount. Now, this email's for people that are non-VAT registered, but if you were VAT registered, it would read the VAT amount. Because you're non-VAT registered, you put the gross amount in. If you were VAT registered, you put the net amount in here, and it's connected to Xero, and this Xero account's non-VAT registered. If you were VAT registered, it would recognise that, and it would automatically calculate the VAT properly. Usually, if it asks for the document type, this one's an invoice. You can see it's an invoice. It says invoice, so just put invoice. You're publishing, and it needs to connect to Xero. So here's Xero. You want to fill out these, or just check that these are right. The status it's not a spend money. If it was a receipt like this one, that would probably be a spend money, and I'll show you how to deal with that afterwards. But this is a purchase. It's awaiting payment rather than, I wouldn't bother with the draft or awaiting approval. It's just awaiting payment. For these, you probably paid them as well. And then it asks for an account code. Now, this has actually come up with IT software and consumables, which is what it is because it's recognised it. And then that's finished. So all you got to do is publish. And it should appear here. Actually, it will appear here. Where is it? Just as long as it hasn't... Yeah, this is the invoice here. We've just uploaded. That was a duplicate because I did it before, but I think this is the invoice. Let's just check when it was done. I think that's the same one. Anyway, it goes direct. It goes straight into Xero, and this is basically just showing you how to put receipts from Hubdoc into Xero. Now the next one is we took a picture of this one at the post office. It wasn't a great picture, so that's probably why it doesn't come up with the amounts. So what is the document type? It's a receipt. The supplier, it's the post office. I don't think the post office is there. If you haven't got a supplier there, just type one in and then put new supplier. Post office. Create. I wouldn't bother about an invoice reference. What date was that? 2nd, 1st, 26. I need a due date. No VAT, so it's 9.25, which is the total amount. You need to, in Xero, you need to configure where it's going to in Xero. I publish as spend money. I think it should be the post office. We should have just entered it just now, but if not, you might have to put it in there again. post office, post office. Add post office, create again. It will say what bank account does it come out of. You pick the bank account, and then what account code, and the account code. This is this is connected to Xero, so it's got a list of all your analysis, cost analysis codes. So this is, what is it? It's postage, freight and courier. And if you just publish it, should just publish straight away. It's published. Yeah. Did it publish it? Update date available. It's published. Yeah. So if we go back, we should be able to see it here. Let's just have a look. See all. Why is it not in there? Should be in there. Oh, that's a payment. So it will appear. It will appear on your bank statement. It won't appear as it will appear as a receipt, which is slightly different. But it is in there. I don't want to get too bogged down on where it appears. This video is just about getting information from Hubdoc into Xero. Where is it now? There it is. It's in there. It's just classified as a payment. Oh, not there. Where do I see it now? 925. There it is. There it is. Look, it's there. It is in Xero. It's just in a different place because we categorized it as a receipt for a payment rather than as an invoice. If we classified it as an invoice, it would show up somewhere else. Okay. It doesn't actually matter whether you classify these as an invoice or a payment, because I'll just show you. If we go to, I don't want to confuse you too much, because as I say, this video is just about Hubdoc. But if we went to this financial year, if we went to a P&L here, it will show all the expenses you've got. I mean, bearing in mind I put some more in before. So this postage and stationery showing here, look. And you can see the transaction. You can see it's in Xero. Similarly, the invoice we put in, if I just show you, it's in IT software and consumables. There you are. I put it in twice, but it's in there. You know, it shows you with a copy of the invoice, which is useful because you don't have to search around and find the invoice afterwards. What was that for? You've got a record of all the transactions plus the receipts and the invoices attached. Anyway, thanks very much. That's how to enter invoices into Hubdoc that only used for purchase invoices and receipts. Thanks very much. Bye.